DNA protection and repair is a very important topic for people today. Please explain why the micronutrients in MMF can help safeguard DNA and even enable our cells to trigger repair after exposure to ionizing radiation and other sources of DNA damage. So what
Well, it's a great question. You know, the DNA is actually the center of all of our activities, our cognitive function, our physical function, and it's very delicate. DNA damage occurs every day, and in order to have a healthy repair mechanism, you need the right environment. You can't have too much inflammation, you can't have a lot of damaging free radicals, you can't have a depressed immune system, because that's the environment in which breakage of DNA occurs more readily and repair is inhibited. With that background, it's been known for years that various micronutrients can support both the stability of DNA, countering breakage of DNA, and also can enhance the repair and match these base pairs of these nucleotides so that the thousands and thousands of breakages that occur every day can be repaired faithfully without mutations. So with this background, we entered a very important study that I alluded to, which was looking at how one particular source of known breakage, it's been known for years that CT scans, CAT scans, depending on the dose used, will routinely break hundreds of DNA in that 5-minute experience that you're having this procedure. What has never been known is how well can the best micronutrients, and I think we were chosen because we were the best, perform in stabilizing this process and minimizing damage. So I went to a professor of radiology at the University of North Carolina who had been an outspoken critic of using too much ionizing radiation and said, can we do a study that would prove once and for all whether this formulation that we developed would protect DNA? And he knew that there was a group in Germany that at the University of Nuremberg, Erlangen, Germany, that had the best test, we call it an assay, that can quantify how much breakage occurs with a CT scan. They've been doing it for years, and they used a very interesting test for that. And we simply said, can we test both in what's called in vitro, in the laboratory, in the test tube, and also in vivo, in humans themselves, whether pre-treating people with this particular formulation will protect their DNA. We were able to show for the very first time ever that a micronutrient can protect the human body, namely DNA double-strand breakage from this radiation. And we demonstrated in one study a 58% reduction, in the next study a 62% reduction, and published it, I presented it at the Society of Cardiovascular CT in 2011, and then it was published the following year or 2 years later in the very prestigious journal Radiology. And it actually then had an editorial associated with it. It was chosen as sort of the lead article for that issue. So we're very proud of proving that DNA can be protected. And this was a striking example